handle it from there.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure no matter how I'm thinking, you're going to paint your own picture in your head. Like
Period.
lines.
Like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Tell all your friends.
Period. Yep. Period.
Come on
He's saying it's
over,
true. He's
come
saying
on
experience. We know
over,
y'all gonna
come
formulate your own
on over
opinion.
to your
You gonna make up
auntie house.
whatever, but period, over here, we support Dalen and we support.
Come on in, auntie babies and boogie woogies. On this Monday morning. Come on in, you guys. Come on in. Bush babies, give me a like. Everybody, come on in. Come on over to Auntie house. Yes, Auntie Bike again on the Monday morning. Yes, I am. Oh boy, good morning, Laura. And y'all make sure y'all have a speak with your girl. Good morning. Speak with your girl myself. You knew. Good morning, you knew. Oh, I like that name. You knew. I knew too. Yes. Down. Good morning. Good morning, Auntie babies and boogie woogies. It's been a long weekend, but Auntie enjoyed her weekend this weekend. Auntie got a TikTok. I know some of y'all may have seen it. Good morning. Yeah, you knew. I know you knew. I like that name. Yes, Auntie have a TikTok and she started her Instagram. Yeah. Hey Melissa. Yes, I started my Instagram and I started my TikTok. Yeah, I did that over the weekend. So y'all can go check Auntie out on the TikTok. And I did 2 short stories. I never used it, the commentary, whatever they call it, the post. I never used it. Thank you. So yeah, I like that name. Cool name. Yeah, I never used it. But Auntie just want to come out here and y'all make sure y'all go Evangelist Val had came out too. Good morning, Dominique. Yes, good morning. Evangelist Val, but I caught the replay. Good morning, Laura. Oh, good morning. You knew. Okay, yes, sir. Yes, I caught the replay. It was an inspiration. I really needed that prayer that Evangelist Valerie gave a few hours ago. Auntie really needed that. Yes, I mean, hey, Chicken Legs, how you doing? I be calling you Chicken Wings. I'm sorry, Chicken Legs, cause I know this other girl named they call her Chicken Wings, but you is Chicken Legs. Okay, I'm one with Chicken Legs. Okay, yes, and Evangelist Valerie gave me a lot of inspiration this morning because Auntie was going through something the weekend. People compare to be so happy, but Loretta Brown on yes, y'all see, yes, Loretta Brown on TikTok. Yeah. Y'all can go check me out on TikTok. Yes, I did that over the weekend and I started my Instagram. Never had an Instagram page, but I got 72 followers already, so I don't know why, but I do. Yes, Auntie needed that inspiration, that prayer. And she's doing good, you guys. Evangelist Valerie, she's doing good. She sounds strong. And she giving us the word. And that's exactly what Auntie needed. I sure did. I needed that word. Yes, I did. So I've been, that's what I did for the weekend. We celebrate my grandson's 17-year-old birthday. He almost a man. And just, it was so cold. Ooh, when Florida cold, it's cold. So I could imagine how it was with y'all. I could imagine how it was with y'all. But Auntie just want to come out here and talk about the interview. My perspective on it. The interview. I don't know if a lot of y'all seen the interview with I know most of y'all probably seen it with Blue Whopper, whatever her name is, did with Toxs Son. Did y'all hear that interview? Did y'all go watch that interview? That is a sad interview. It is so sad. Toxs Son. Yeah. And y'all know Auntie tell y'all all the time, when these children turn 18 years old, they not grown. They just a damn number. And you know, and that I ain't got nothing against Toxie or whatever, but that wouldn't have never been my son sitting up there talking about me. That's why I tell y'all, when you're raising your children these days, good morning, Ernestine. You need to be close to your children. Because you got people come along and can manipulate their minds and soul and whatever. I'm an old school girl and I raise my children the same way. Whatever goes on in our household needs to stay in our household. Everybody out there in the streets don't need to be knowing what goes on in here. Because how you going to have any closure? That's why I tell people, get close with your children. Make sure you have a close walk with your children. When your children are small like that, put them all in the bed and sleep together. Y'all have movies and parties and stuff together. You know, just don't separate yourself from birth from a child. That child sleeping in that bed and you sleeping in that bed. And you never slept with your child before. Because you're not getting a bond like, hey, Lady Lever, how you doing? You're not getting that connect bond if those children don't sleep with you when they little. And I'm going to tell you about my kids. My kids always had their mama back. Just like if a police pulled me right now, if I ran that stop sign, and he say that stop sign is red, Miss Brown, and my two children in the car with me, and I say, it's red. And the police might say, no, ma'am, that stop sign, the police gonna say, that is red. I told the police that the stop sign was blue. And me and my two children in the car. He said, Miss Brown, that stop sign is red. You can ask your children. If I say that stop sign is blue, my two children, you know what the hell they gonna say? That stop sign is damn blue. Okay? If you ain't got that kind of neck with your children, because you got to start it at a young age. You got to start it when they little. You can't wait till they get almost grown and try to have a connect. If you didn't build that bond with that baby when they was little, y'all closeness, you know, some women don't. They just at the birth, when they bring that baby home from the hospital, that baby get in the baby bed. That baby never sleep with them. I couldn't do that. Good morning, Just T. Yes, I couldn't do that. That's what I'm saying. It's good to build a bond with your child because this boy sat up there on that interview and he did not sound like an 18-year-old. He sounded like he was 12 or 13 years old. She was wrong for interview that son and she has no ethics. Yes, Dominique, she don't. That's the blue period. Yes. I say now she should just end this interview right now because this is a child. He may have a 1 in 8. He may be 18, but this little boy is not 18 in the head yet. And that same interview, 3 or 4 years from now, I give it a good 2, when he truly start growing up, becoming a man, he gonna dislike her. Because he gonna put it all on her. You knew that I wasn't number 18 years old when I did that interview. Why you sat there and let me talk about my mama like that? I mean, he just spilling the beans. Just spilling the beans, just telling everything. You know, that's just really sad. And she's sitting up there high as hell. I know y'all seen that. I had to dip into the tip top before I got the boogie woogers. Oh, okay, yeah. Y'all check out Auntie Loretta TikTok. She wasn't a good interview. And she said, I'll be sleeping. Yeah, she sure was. She was falling asleep. She was so high. I say, Lord have mercy. And I hope your grandma seen that part. And you sent your grandson over there to get interviewed with somebody who intoxicated on everything. She was falling asleep on him. And you know he just acted like a little kid in a candy store. He just wanted a damn interview. He ain't know what the fuck, he don't know what the F he really doing. He just wanted an interview. Some folks should not be parents. Yeah, you damn right, because everybody don't need to be parents. But that boy talk about his mama, talking about how drunk she got, and I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Child Protective Service is right there knocking on her door right now if they heard that damn interview. They probably want to go in there and pull that little girl back out their house if they heard that interview. Because that's coming from a family member. And that interview could be used against Toxs. Sure can. Especially the stuff that he was saying. Make sure y'all hit the like button too for Auntie. The stuff that he was saying, it just felt like she was just interviewing a child, a little boy. A little boy who was just excited to get in the YouTube world or something like that, because he probably is going to end up being a YouTuber because he see his mama been doing it ever since they been what, like Toxs been on here over 10 years or something like that. So I'm quite sure it's probably his passion to be a YouTuber. And he just excited and he really don't know where he's going. Y'all cannot tell Auntie that an 18-year-old child know what they're doing because they don't. Please, that's right. Thank you, Please hit the like button for Auntie Loretta. Yes, good morning, Benz. Loretta. Oh, hey, Benz, how you doing? You doing better today? Yes, y'all, we saying a special prayer for Benz because yesterday was his mother year anniversary that she had passed. Blue Roy is what I was have to say for my mom. I know that's right. Yes. And you was in our prayers, Ben. I know how you feel. Hello, Dina. Yes, you in our prayers. I know what you're going through. Auntie know what you're going through. That feeling. Yes. Yes, we love being over here. Yeah, being going. They said she going through something. Yesterday was her mother your anniversary passing. I am doing better. Thank you. Okay. As long as you're doing better, because you know we love you. You know Auntie love you. Yes, we love being over here. We support you 100%. But yeah, but anyway, that interview made Auntie sad. Good morning, Auntie. You are so right. He did sound excited to be doing the interview. Yeah, like a little boy in the candy store. He just didn't know no better. And one day when he do become a man, because he gonna become a man, he gonna hate her ass. Why'd you sit up there and let a 18-year-old child? You grown and never see, that's what they is. They be so big to get that 18, but they just don't know what the hell that 18 gonna cause them. Now you got to really take care of your damn self. You really do. And that's why I tell people all the time, don't send your child out there at 18. If they're going to college and stuff, be there for them, support them. Make sure they have, because they're not grown yet. They don't know how to take care of themselves yet. And I know he probably went through a lot with his mama. Hell, when I was coming up, I went through a lot with my damn daddy. My daddy was an alcoholic. But did I run back to the schoolhouse and tell all the damn teachers? Hell no, I didn't. A couple of dollars. Yeah, she might have thrown him a couple of dollars. She probably thrown him something. I don't think he did it for free. Or grandma thrown him a couple of dollars one. And he was just like a little child in the candy store wanting to spill all the beans. But see, he's not grown. His brain ain't developed that yet. He probably be when he about 26, 27. He'll be close. But when he look back at that interview, he gonna hate her. He gonna hate her ass because I would just stop that interview. I say he's not ready. I'm not gonna sit up there and let somebody vouch for their mother. If she ain't do nothing but one thing to have you, she had you. And that's what I tell my grandson all the time about his parents. Don't never turn your back on your parents because they had you for grandma. I say, they couldn't not have had you. I said, your mama didn't have to have you. I said, I thank God she did. Because, God sent you to my life. I just want to see, but I refuse to give her a view. Yes, I know. I refuse to see it too, but I had to see it. Son just told me, say, go watch it. It was ridiculous. And you could see she's sitting up there high as hell, about to fall asleep on the damn boy. And he just like a little kid in the candy store. He just telling all kind of stuff what Toxs did about the gun. I wouldn't be, like I say, Auntie gonna say it again, I wouldn't be surprised if those people is knocking at her damn door if they don't got a hold to that damn interview. Because he telling everything. He telling stuff that people we ain't never heard before. about that gun story. And that definitely could open up that child protective service case again. They can, the way how he did that interview, they can come remove his little sister up out that house. Sure can. And I wouldn't be surprised if they got a hold to that interview. That was exactly what happened to her. And she pissed off because Toxs and King Pain made up. Why stay beefing at somebody? And that's what we do. We grow and live and apologize and make up to each other. And I love how him and Toxic connected together. Auntie watched the interview with them. I loved that. I said, because it was time for it, you know? It was time for it. That's why Auntie, I don't have no parts in these beefs to be around here on YouTube. But they be trying, I don't have no beef because I know when those two content creators make up, they will make up one day. It might take it a minute or so, but sooner or later they will make up. But y'all, that interview was terrible. It was sad. I mean, it just acted like this young man just said he couldn't even see or care about what she was doing, kids. She just know how much she made off his grandma interview. Yes, that's right. It was sad, and yeah, she made a lot of money off his grandma interview, and she getting views off of his interview too. But she don't give a damn, cause you can see on the interview she didn't give a damn, cause she's sitting there stone high like an MFer. About the eyes going in and out. That's where y'all need to watch it, cause y'all need to see how high she is. And what mother would let somebody interview their damn child high and stone like that? And this little boy, he sounds like he about 13 or 14 years old. Don't know no better. Just telling all his mama business. You know, he just need a good ass whooping. That's what I just say. Shut your damn mouth. Don't be taking out what goes on in the house. See, you got to teach your children that from a small age, like 2 or 3. What happened in this house stays in this damn house. Because these people out here ain't your friends. They just want to get out there and put all that damn business in the streets. That's it. And he basically, the little fella can't say he basically like raised his damn self. And you know, he think he grown when he 18. But like I said, that ain't nothing but a one and a number. Because grown people have to pay rent. Grown people have to take care of themselves. Is he going to be able to do all of that? Because those scholarships and stuff going to last so long. You going to need that same mama that you sitting out there talking about. But he don't know that, though. He don't know that, though. Mama probably going to have to bring you off the streets because you ain't even ready yet to even be on the streets. Running to people like that, talking about they just don't know I'm grown. That ain't nothing but a number, young man. It's so many 18-year-olds out there homeless and stuff, but they got little organizations and stuff now they can run to. Because people don't want to deal with them because when they get 18, they want to get so disrespectful to their own parents and stuff, can't even live with them no more. And then they go out there and find out life is hard. Then they come around and want to come back home. And you know what a good mother do? She let them back in the door. They had to go out there and go through all of that, which we be trying to tell them. Just because you 18, that's supposed to change your life. Man, when I turned 18 and started at 19 and seen what life was all about, but I knock on wood, I ain't never have to go back home. Had to start paying bills and doing it for my own. Sometimes I wish I was still 16 or 17. But my daddy was strong, though, but my daddy was strict. If he gonna make your ass go out there and make it. See, these children, they're not raised like Auntie and a lot of y'all was. They soft. They spoiled. They got everything right there at home. And then when they turn that dumber, they just, hey, in the know with Glow, how you doing? They just think they effing grown. And don't let them run around, don't mess around and go to damn jail. They gonna really find out what 18 is. Their ass get in some damn trouble and go to damn jail. 18 is more than being a damn number. And that young man, I don't know who influencing him. I don't know if he have a role model to be around. Exactly. You tell your business nobody because you soon have to fall out to put your business to get a clout. That's right. That's true. and especially what goes in the house. When it comes to something about your mother, you should never put that on Front Street. Never. But see, he don't know that. But he'll find out in the years to come. Because I know if something happened to that child, he ain't got nowhere to go. I know he can go over there and stay with his mama. Now, I don't know. I know but he talked about how Toxs abused them when he was little. Something about some chicken. It's stuff that children try to block out their head. They won't go and do no interview. They try to block out their head because during that time they knew their mama was drinking or whatever. But see, I was raised with an alcoholic, so I know how alcoholic people act. And they do act just like that. And most of the time they don't remember what they did. But he said some horrible things. I mean, that interview, it's horrible, you guys. I mean, that couldn't have been my child. My son would never sat down and told what his mama done did in life because he knew mama was young. Mama was young. Mama was, I ain't never. That's not an easy job raising children. Everybody know that. But if you got that bond with your children, they know that too. They know you're not that same person that probably made them do this and made them do that. But that's nobody's business. You build from that and you make the love stronger and you keep growing. If you don't have a connection with your children and me and my mother was very close. We was close, man. No matter what she did to me when I was little, do you think I would get on a damn interview and talk about it with anybody? No. That little boy, I just swear he did not know what he was doing. And he sounded like, and everybody kept icing her. How old is he? Strong bonds everywhere, man. That's right, strong bonds. Need to build, have that closeness with them. When they little like that, just like I say, take the little ones and put them in the bed. Y'all sleep together sometime. Don't bring your baby home from the hospital and separate. Always give that bond. You get a bond with your kids when you sleep with them. And a lot of people don't do that, but that is a bond. Because kids, if they never slept with their parent before, sometimes they don't have that connect. Ain't that what happened for a night putting you and your children in the bed and sleep and watch a movie together? They can go into their beds and sleep there all night. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Daddy be right there in the middle. Sure will. A real man. I mean, just because you sleep there, you can put those children in there, build a bond with your children. Because it's sad when they have to watch stuff like that the child don't have no kind of bond, no kind of connection with their mother. But that little girl, I think she got a connection with her mother. And I think she loved her mother very much. But this might start trouble. This might start trouble because if those people hear that interview, they might want to try to take that girl up out the house. Allegedly, mom put up there for the interview. Yes, mama know what her mama. Her mama need to let it go. Because she's supposed to be a pastor and she's an older woman. Ain't no way in hell you's a pastor. Because the stuff that you keep doing to your daughter is tremendous. This is sad. Yeah, she pushed him up to go do that interview. And he wanted to do the interview because he think it's special. Then let's get on with the interview. Let's get on with the interview. He was so excited, like he was really getting interviewed by Oprah or somebody. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't almost a quarter of Oprah. Okay? A penny of Oprah. But he young. But you supposed to be a pastor. You supposed to be trying to bring this family together. You supposed to be trying to be about forgiveness. I ain't never seen a damn pastor keep up more ish in my life. I know that's why we living in the last days, because I'm telling you, this world is something else. This world is something else, and it's just sad to watch. Yeah, a pastor. Yeah, her mama supposed to be a pastor. Sure do. But she just seemed like she just hate her daughter. Because her interview was enough. I mean, it's time to bring on the men. If you such a pastor, why don't you try to get you and your daughter and your grandson, all three of y'all together and make amends? But a good interview person, that's what they would be trying to do. They would be trying to say, well, I'm trying to get all three of us, all three of y'all together and do a one big interview for y'all can get hash this out, get this over with. Not trying to keep that Blue Wobble need another way. She need all kind of checks. She sure do. And I don't know why that woman keep running to that girl, having that girl to interview her whole family. She must don't see all those intoxications in her. I guess not, but you a pastor though. That woman is, I'm about to believe what Toxs say about her mama. Because it's really sad. She's not acting like no mama. She's not acting like no mama. And it don't rub off on the grandson. Y'all see that through the interview. See, hate don't do nothing but make more hate. Now, her hate don't ran into the grandson. He ran here hating like the grandma. That's why he sat up there and said all that stuff about his mama. Because the grandma is a role model for him to hate his own mama. That's why she gonna bust hell wide open too. Because number one, you should be turning this thing around. That young man is watching you. The more hate you have for your daughter, the more hate he's having for his mama. Because he following you. That's why he got on that interview and did the same goddamn thing. Because he following you. You supported as a grandmother or a pastor. And it's sad. And you the oldest. Yes, hit the like button. Thank you, Nina. Hit the like button. It's sad. This little boy don't have nobody in his life. And that's what I'm saying. But one day, hey, Miss Total, one day, he gonna find that special person. And I hope it's some, people out here, maybe somebody, some kind of content creator, somebody need to take that little young man under their wing and say, listen here, you don't talk about mama like that. No matter what mama did to you, don't get nowhere and discuss mama. But when this young man grow up and he look back on that interview, he probably gonna cry. He gonna hate people. He gonna hate a lot of people. Because for him to tear down his mama like that, he 18, but he talking like a 14 or 12-year-old child. Just hurt. Just don't been through some hurt with his mama. Maybe he need to sign up and go into the military somewhere. Because he ain't got that strength yet. Good morning, Lisa. How you doing? Yeah, because he don't have that strength yet. He don't have that mentality, what a man should do. Like I said, coming up as a child, a whole lot of shit went up in my damn house. But I bet you ain't got no interview and went out there to that schoolhouse and told those damn people. No. But see, the poor child said he don't been an orphanage, he don't been homeless. And where was grandma then? I don't know what type of relationship Toxs had with her son, but good morning. But that couldn't have never been Auntie Loretta's son. I'll tell you that right now. Me and my children stuck the damn together. They weren't trying to get their mom in no damn trouble. Yes, I raised hell. Yeah, I cussed their asses out. Get off y'all asses and clean my goddamn house. Y'all, you got to teach them how to be clean. You don't want to be sloppy, but these days they look like it go in one ear and come out the other ear. I'm raising my grandson. He is completely different from my children. He's completely different. But me and him have a close bond. He ain't gonna run out there and try to go say, oh, grandma did me like this and grandma did me like that. But my children always say he gets special. He's special because I treat him much better than I treated them. I say, okay, that's what y'all always say. Talk about you do, mama. He's spoiled. I say, y'all was spoiled too. But like I say, have that connect with your children. Don't let your children be going around here talking about you. I don't know what's wrong with that young man, but I wouldn't even did that interview. I would have cut that interview off because she's not trying to. She want to know about, did you see how her and King Payne, men came together. What the little boy, what that got to do with the damn interview? That's all about the hate coming from her. Because she can't see two people come together. She want people to keep on with all this hate. All this hate. I'm glad they came together. And I'm praying and hoping that some more content creators come together. We as black people, grandkids especially, yes, they are Ernestine. We so excited to hear about the boy trauma. Yes, it's sad. It's really that's a troubling young man. And I wouldn't be surprised and shocking if he end up on drugs and alcohol. Because the things that he said about his mama. But who gonna have to go out there and save him though? Who gonna have to go to the streets and get him? She is. I don't know Toxs that well, but I know she won't let her child be homeless. I know she'll go get him. She might have made some mistakes in life. We all make mistakes raising our children. But leave that in the past. It should nowhere be talked about. No, it shouldn't be talked about. Keep it inside the home. That's what we did as children. And that's what my children did when I raised them. Just like I said, the police may say that stop sign red and I say that stop sign blue, and me and my damn children gonna say it's blue. He gonna be looking like the damn fool. Have that kind of close connection with your baby. Cause if you ain't got that kind of close connection with your children, it's sad. For a child, you see a child just turning on his own mother, and she don't do nothing but say, I ain't never heard her say nothing but good things about him. She meant like that he didn't like the grandma and this and that, but after hearing that interview, I don't know what the hell going on, but that young man need help. So I hope somebody, maybe God is sending somebody in his life to teach him what's going on, because he 18, and then it's the scary part. He 18 years old and he out there on his own. Oh my God, that's the scary part. He ain't nowhere near ready to be on his own. Boy, I mean, I hope she keep it still. Although he might have got on that interview and tried to trash his mama, but I hope she still keep in contact with him or try to make some kind of connect with him, because he gonna need his mama. Leaving good morning. He gonna need his mama. He sure is. He gonna need her. Because this young man going to go through all kind of challenges in life. And you can tell. And I picked up might be some type of mental illness there. I don't like to diagnose people because I'm not a doctor. He was grandma. With his grandma, they said, oh, but he claimed he in school somewhere. And with his grandma too. The grandma teaching him how to hate his mama. That's what I'm saying. The hatred is going down the pattern. She gonna hate her. And then when Toxs' daughter grow up, she gonna hate Toxs. Good morning, Priscilla. It's the grandma. The grandma is the one to stop all this hate, but the grandma is continuing to hate, and now the hate has got into the children. That is so wrong, and that is so sad. You as the grandmother, you should be trying to turn this hate train around. And you keep you sent the young man, and we know what you made the young man do the interview with that woman. And he acted like he was doing something so exciting, but he wasn't doing nothing but just hurting his mama worse. And caused a hate train. I've never seen a mother just like her daughter so much. To hear on these YouTube channels, but it speaks that in the Bible. It say mothers and daughters was her attorney right just started college and he had his grandma all on the live drama. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, so he is in college. And he stayed with his grandma. But his grandma told him to do the interview. I know I heard him say something about my grandma wanted me to do the interview, so get on with the interview. You haven't heard all of it yet. Yeah, that's what he kept telling her. But she couldn't hardly stay up. So you watched the interview. So you kept seeing her go in and out. Oh, eyes went to back in. I say, oh my God. Just look at the mess. I didn't want to watch it because y'all know Auntie do not watch that. But I had to. I say, oh my God. Let me tell my auntie babies and boogie woogies about this damn interview. It was awful. It was terrible. I'm telling you. She was she was in this. She was in the chat talking about the mother. I don't know. It's just the grandmother ain't it. Yeah, the grandma ain't it. She the one keep on with this hate train. And then don't put the hate train in the children. It's sad. It's really sad. Because grandma could straighten all this ish out. And then it whopper. If she was such a good interview, she wouldn't say, I want better for y'all. No, if you want better for y'all, you would say, well, let me tell you something, young man. That is your mother. Don't. You know, I don't want you to disrespect your mother here on my channel, but she don't care because she want him to drag his mother. A true interview would say, original interview, grandma said Toxs didn't want her to do it, so she definitely influenced her. I know she did. She influenced that young man. That's why he ain't even show his face. He ain't show his face. He didn't want to show his face. But now, but like I say, he probably thinking about it now. But like I say, he gonna be mad at her. He won't be surprised if grandma get YouTube. Yes, he need a channel because I think that's what he want. Because he been seeing his mama being a blogger for years. You know, Toxs has been on here over 10 years. So he definitely need his channel. He can have, have his own channel and stuff. And he may, he sound intelligent, but he just sounded like a little boy. He just didn't really know what the damage that he was doing to his mother. And the damage is still not over because that interview, it's just like I say, the Child Protective Service hear that interview, they would be knocking on Toxs' door. Because, see, he didn't realize all this stuff you saying is coming from a family member. And everybody knows Child Protective Service, they believe family members over anybody. And the stuff what that boy was saying, those people could be knocking on her door trying to remove that little girl at her house again. But I hope that don't happen for her. Because she seemed like she truly loved her daughter. She really do. She truly seemed like she loved her child and she want the best for that child. But I guarantee you, Blue Whopper know all this. Mm-hmm. She sure do. She know all this. I guarantee she know all this. This can cause these people to open up that case again. How that boy running his mouth. Because he probably said more stuff on that interview that he didn't even tell them. And they got to go by those statements, the stuff that he's saying out of his mouth because he is a family member. That's what I'm saying. Somebody should have told him, but grandma knew it too. So grandma probably trying to get the daughter taken from Toxs. This is a way that she probably want that little girl gone from Toxs. Grandmother. That's a damn shame to hate your child that much. Somebody that you gave birth to. How could you hate her like that? I mean, all the fights, you the oldest. You supposed to try to come together. You supposed to try to make amends with your daughter. Ain't nothing wrong with forgiveness. That's what the Bible want us to do. That's what God want us to do. He want us to forgive each other. Not keep up the hate train. Hey, Melanie. Not keep up this hate train. Just keep going and going and going. And by you being the older woman, the hell is everything. Thank you. Yeah, and by you being the older woman, and you just keep going and going, and you keep doing it, and now you don't put the hatred in the children. Come on, somebody got to stop this. Because this going to only end up in tragedy. It's going to be sad. Because people keep doing stuff hateful and hateful and hateful. And hateful sooner or later turning, if you don't do no forgiveness or nothing, you're going to end up having a heart attack, a stroke, or death. Hate makes you sick. Hate will make you sick to your stomach. Hate will make you have health problems. You look around, you having high blood pressure, diabetes high, because of all the hate and stuff just keep building up in you. Let it go, mama. Try to make amends with your daughter and make the children make amends with their mama. And stay the hell off of Blue Whopper damn page. All the damn people, somebody who hates your daughter, you got to run to her enemy to do stuff like that. And you keep doing it. You keep doing it. You're not letting go. Look like that girl trying to get on with her life over there with her daughter. As far as we can see, look like she trying to get on with her life with her daughter. But you coming right back at the girl and bring her back down. It's sad. You really don't know what your daughter may do. And then anything happen to her, that gonna be on your hands. Cause all the hatred you got in your heart. And you can end this thing. You can end it anytime, especially when you call yourself a pastor, a child of God. I don't know what kind of God you serve, honey, but me and you don't serve the same God. Because ain't no way I would have tried to make amends with my daughter. I would have had my grandchildren and all of them. Let's end this. Let's not keep this going on and on. But you want that little young man to go on interviews with people. Oh my God. Wasn't even paying him no attention. High as hell. Couldn't even barely keep her damn eyes shut. Open. Could barely keep her eyes open. And he out there just rattling on like a little kid in a candy store. Just going on and on and on and on and on. Oh, yeah, you haven't heard the best part. I said, that was my goddamn song. My son wouldn't never did that to his goddamn mama. That little boy need an ass whooping. He need a good ass whooping. Where's his daddy? His daddy need to come along and whoop his ass. Learn how to shut your damn mouth. It's so messy, right? Learn how to shut your damn mouth. Don't sit up there and be talking about your damn mama like that. Putting all the damn business in the streets. That's right. That's right. His daddy need to step up. His daddy need to find his ass and wear his ass out. Then that'll stop him from talking so damn much. You don't go against the grain. You don't go against the grain for nobody. I don't care how many problems y'all have in y'all house. You don't turn your back on the grain. If y'all just got through fussing and cussing each other out, and somebody knock on that damn door and say, how y'all doing? Y'all better say, oh, we doing good. We doing so that. That's right. Don't never let people know what the hell going on in your house. That's your house. That's your bond. They don't need to know that. That's the same thing even in a relationship. Don't let people know that your relationship doing bad, because you know one day it's going to get back right again. So why run and tell all your damn friends and they out there probably trying to get your man or your woman anyway? A lot of the time, keep stuff sealed in the damn house. You keep it in the house, you won't have no problems. Stop telling all your damn business. You know, that's the way Auntie was raised. I don't care if we doing bad as hell. If we ain't got no food in the house, you going to go out there in the streets and tell everybody this is a perfect example of Generation Club grandma stuff from the police 89, so this wouldn't happen. Yeah, it is. This is an example of the new generation. And they don't stick together. They don't stick together. If we ain't got no food, you going to tell somebody our lights got turned off? You got children will do that. But see, when we was raised up, thanks God our lights ain't never been turned off. We ain't have no food, but I know people have. But they didn't go out in the streets and talk about it. But see, that young man, he talk about everything what happened. And he probably still got a whole lot more. About some chicken, about his mama beat him up. It was a sad interview. It was so sad. It sounded like he just holding malice in his heart for what mama did to him. Or I guess she must have hurt him sometime in his life. And they need to make that amends. They really do. They need to make that amends with each other. And grandma need to be shaming her old ass. Keep with this damn drama. And she need to, she need to try to make things right. Because she the oldest one. And she the only one can make it right. She the only one can make it right. Why she sent that young man over there to do that interview? Just to hurt her daughter. And y'all can say this, I know this hurted her. I know that hurted Toxs. Because she always brag on that young man, that he doing so well. And he want to come along and say the opposite things about her. See, that's why you know he's not, he may be 18 in age, but he's not adult yet. that refers to them, the mother, the father, clearly sign all the pernary issue. Okay, yes, it is. Yes, it is. And it's just terrible. You know, it's a bad, the paternal, it's just a sad situation. He say he don't have nothing to do with his daddy. And where he talked, if y'all watched the interview, he say that his daddy came around a few times, and he mostly around his sister daddy. It's just a lot of. It just seems like it's a lot of hurt things in there. I think, and then he talked about the dog, how she almost like to kill the dog. Stop. I mean, girl, Auntie Babies and Boogie Woogie, he was letting it out. He was telling everything. I said, goddamn. He really need an ass whooping. You just sitting out there telling everything about your mama, what your mama don't happen. Said they used to get whoopings if they tried to feed the dog. You know the dog they thought she had got rid of? He was just saying everything. And I ain't trying to send nobody over there to watch that H video. But the child, it's out there. It's out there. I just heard some people. I think I heard Sade Dash talking about it. And I said, no, let me go check this damn interview out. See what the hell going on. See what this, because I don't want no parts of that H. Y'all know Auntie don't like her. Yeah, y'all know I don't like her. I mean, she called herself, made a video about me, but I don't give a damn. She can make 4 or 5 more because I'm talking about her today, because you don't scare me, honey. Because if I looked like those things you said I looked like, but I sure would like to see what your mammy looked like, and her teeth and everything else too. But anyway, Auntie got my, what's that, tic tac toe up. I got, y'all seen my video, and I got my Instagram up, finally. So now I got to work on my Twitter, allegedly, child, but it's out there. Oh, it is? Okay. Oh, paternity. Well, who got, but he said he was an orphanage one time. He say nobody had custody of him one time. I say, what? No, the T, yeah. DT famous. They old and they famous here on the YouTube street. Uh-huh. You wait till Auntie get her t-shirts, because her teeth gonna be right on up there. Yes, you look gorgeous in your video. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes, Auntie been doing a little something. Trying to promote the YouTube channel more, because I never promoted my channel before, and I'm just try to promote it more, for y'all can have some more Auntie Babies and Boogie Woogies. Yeah, we need some more Auntie Babies and Boogie Woogies. Yes, we do, because we play, but we pray. And y'all make sure y'all go watch Evangelist Valerie. She did about a couple hours ago. I caught the replay. Yes, and that was a good inspiration for Auntie this morning. I watched it this morning. Evangelist Valerie. She paralyzed. I don't know if a lot of y'all knew or not that Evangelist Valerie is paralyzed, but she is bringing us the words, and she sounds stronger and stronger. And that is truly a woman of God. You know, most people would have been paralyzed like that. Life would have got them down. But through her testimony and through her speech that she's speaking, about she being paralyzed, it ain't nothing but, the blood of Jesus. I like this line. Thank you, Chicken Legs. I was so happy to hear the voice. I know. Just to hear her voice, because I told y'all a few days ago I hadn't heard nothing, but I went and watched it this morning, and it really helped Auntie. I love listening to her inspirations when she come out. I really do, because it helps me, because Auntie needs something sometimes. Just because I'm older, I'm never too old to stop learning. And I need that sometimes, because Auntie sometimes she be, I go through stuff like everybody else. Everybody go through problems. Everybody go through their ups and downs. But I just try to keep it pushing. I just try to keep it pushing day to day, and I just try to pray for everybody. And and I think that's, like I said, I thought that was a great thing that Toxs and King Pain came together, but evidently it must be upsetting her. Like people can't come together. They can argue all they want to. But the thing is coming together. That's right. That's the thing is coming back together. Coming back from all the bitterness, what you said about each other. And that's what real people do. Okay? That's why Auntie don't get in nobody mess. I stay clear out of it. I don't have no sides. I let whoever in that what they going through. But please don't ever try to put me in nothing. And sooner or later, they going to come back together. They going to come back together. And that's the best part. And that's the best part that Auntie love. After you done went through all of that, y'all can come back together. But some people don't like that, The devil don't like that. The devil don't want, the devil want people to stay enemies with people. No, you can't live your life like that. You ain't gonna get far in life like that. Trying to be enemies. Just like I used to watch Omar and Wiley used to try to be enemies and stuff. But it wasn't so much. But then they got to a place where they comfortable with each other. Everything what Omar did, Wiley tried to do it. The YouTube been full of drama. Even before Auntie wasn't even a content creator. That's what I tell people. This drama ain't going nowhere. This drama been on here for years and years. Loretta, my mom so much. She in Chicago. Haven't seen her in years, but look just like it made me cry. Oh, oh. Well, she's still living, ain't she? She in Chicago. She can live. Yeah, it just, I love when people come together. I do. I don't like when they be fighting. Yes, it made me upset. It made me upset emotionally and physically. But, I know they are grown. And there ain't nothing that I could do about that. But when they want to come together, let them come together. But watching you really confronts me. You giving something on. Oh, thank you. I try to, chicken legs, I try. I really do. I try. Auntie come out here and try to get something to my auntie babies and boogie woogies, bush babies. Just like I told the bush babies. I love y'all. I truly do. Because just by giving auntie a view, you helping me. And I know one day when you feel comfortable and you realize I'm not like what people say, hey, Val, you'll come on home. You'll subscribe. I'm not trying to force nobody to subscribe to my channel. Take your time. Long as you coming in the bushes and watching Auntie, that's fine. But one day, like I say, whoever want to subscribe, they'll subscribe. And I'm not going to try to force nobody's hand, because I want good subscribers. I want subscribers to be there for Auntie. Stick around with Auntie, because I enjoy coming out here talking to my auntie babies and boogie woogies. Because I try to put a smile or laughter or something on somebody's face. And that's what I came here. She is okay. We're close, just separate due to COVID. Oh, okay. Child, like I told you, being mama was 1 year anniversary. It was over. My mama died in 2000. And that was my best friend. And it don't get easy. But thanks chicken legs, you still got your mother. And those for anybody. And when I had to see this interview made me sad. It made me so sad. It made me feel empty inside. Because they say, God, I didn't raise a son like that. And I thanks God. And I'm quite sure she didn't raise a son like that neither. But for mother and son and mother and daughter to fight like Toxs and her mother, that saddens me. Because my God, I wish I still had my mama here. When my mama left this earth in 2000, I lost a best friend in my life. I saw you totally, the whole sensation is crazy. Oh, I saw your talk. Oh, okay. You see my TikTok? Yes. Yes, y'all pray for Ben's, his mama. Because her and her mama was real. Ben say she was close to her mama too. Like I was. And life is different when mama gone. And those of y'all who still got y'all mama, y'all cherish her, be there for her, love her, call her. Because when mama gone, if you close to your mama like me and Ben was, life is not the same. That's why I'm saying I cry about my mama right now. It don't take me much to cry about my mama because that's how much I miss her and love her. Do she want me crying over her like this? No, she don't. She want me to go ahead on and live my life, but sometimes it gets sad, and sometimes you go through stuff. Because when mama was living, you can call mama one time and seem like everything come together. Because mama tell you those encouraging words, don't worry about it, go ahead on and do what you need to do, and I love you, and don't worry about that. My life will be over when my mama go. Oh, chicken. No, your mama will want you to live your life, though. She will, Loretta. I lost my mother at the age of 14, so oh, Ernestine, you was young. Oh, wow. You was young. That was a long time. That used to be one of my worst, especially when I was in elementary school and middle school. Coming home that my mama was going to be dead because I had some classmates and stuff to lose their parent. And I don't know, kids will go through stuff like that, especially when you're close to your mother and stuff like that. I was close to my mom and she passed in 2012. And I know, you do, Lady Libra. Mine's passed in 2000. I feel like I just lost her. And when things go rough, I still be telling my mama, what would I do? Because mama, you can always make that one phone call and things be turning around so fast. You be upset. You might be going through with your boyfriend, your husband, or your children, or anybody. But you can always run to mama and you can talk about it with that. Oh, that boy gonna be all right. Just leave him alone. But see, Toxie don't have that. And that's so sad. My heart breaks for her that she don't have a mother like that and her mother is still living. Her mother actually hate her own child. And I thought Toxie was lying. I wanted to say that woman lying. Her mama don't hate her. But we seeing it in front of our eyes. Mother and daughter. Yes, we seeing this. We seeing this play out right here on YouTube. And it also speaks about it in the Bible. But that's a shame that she don't have a mother that she can just call and say, Mama, why is he talking? Because Mama don't push the little boy out to go on to do the damn interview herself. Now that's low. Good morning, Danny. How you doing? Yeah, y'all get a shout out to Miss Robinson, Miss Danny Robinson in the house. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, and that you don't think that breaks Auntie hard. It really do. And it make me, and it ain't even my business, but just the fact that mother and daughter and grandson and all this, I don't want to see no mess like that. But we watching it. And I know Toxic probably need a mother. She do need a mother. But she ain't got nothing to run to her. And her is still living. Her is still living. I don't care what kind of mistakes you make. Mama always forgive us. In our eyes, mother cannot do, our children can't do no wrong. Our children cannot do no wrong. Just like I have, you argue with your family members and stuff, but y'all make up. Y'all don't keep taking it to a extreme that you got to connect people. Ain't no way I would connect with nobody in, yes. Counselor John Yates, yes, we're going to count. Auntie made a video about him too. Counselor that D. John Yates, yes. Yes, and the love of a mother, it's so fulfilling. You just can't take that away. Because like I say, my mom been gone ever since 2000, but sometimes I wish I still had her. I do. Sometimes. I still wish I had her. Because my mama was, when I had a problem, she can tell me those encouraging words and brighten me up just like that. Just like if I had a problem with my children or my husband, anybody, I could tell mama. And mama would give me some good encouragement. And she be right. She be right all the time. And see, that's what I'm saying. Toxie don't have what we have. And it's sad. Because most of us, we do. We do run our mothers when we having problems. Because mothers and daughters and family, what goes on in that house, it stays in that house. And I'm 100% of believing nothing in this world will make me go through family drama on. Exactly. Nothing. Nothing would want me to put my business out there. And somebody you gave birth to sitting up there talking about you like that. That's why I teach my grandson. I say, you don't never turn your back on your parents because your parents had you. If they wouldn't have had you, Auntie wouldn't have had no whooping. That's what I call them, whooping. Moms always right. Yes, they are. Yes, Auntie, look up in the sky and tell she was right and everything. Yeah, she was high as hell. Doing the interview intoxicated and stuff. Good morning, Auntie. Good morning, Carol. Yeah, she was. That mean her eyes were bad. I say now, that Toxie, if Toxie got that interview and point out to her damn eyes how they were rolling and bad and show people how she getting an interview, she all sitting up there high on something. Cherish the mama, she is gonna part leave. Yes, it does. And yes, our part do leave when mother gone, when mama gone. I know, I know. I mean, just like I fell out with that girl, nosy hoe, when she tried to say something about my mama. Ooh, child, she just didn't know. If I could have got a hold of her that day, oh my God. Yeah, I say they bad behind these cameras. But you don't say things like that about people, mama, especially when you close to your mama, and mama don't always been there for you, but we watch it right here on YouTube, and then the grandma hate don't got it into the grandson, and that was truly sad for that young man to sit up there and talk about his mama like that, like he was enjoying it too. I said, oh my God, what kind of peoples are these? What the hell is going on? Your daddy need to catch up with you. I don't know who your daddy is, but he need to hunt your little butt down and give you a man-to-man ass whooping for sitting out there talking about your mama like that. Knock some sense in, how the old people used to say, how we say, knock some sense in his ass. And somebody need to knock some sense in him being zoned. Exactly, I meant what mom was right, and she thought, yes, that's true. Then it's right. Mama always told us right. We didn't want to listen, and we didn't listen to Mama. We go out there and get it worse. And Mama be sitting up there telling me, I told you, Nina. Just like my grandson, when you don't want to listen to me, big balls grow behind YouTube camera. Yes, it do, chicken legs. All the time, big old balls. Yeah, and they can call out people, mammy. That's why your mammy dead. People say horrible stuff on here. Horrible stuff. But I bet you when they walk the street and they get in their car, they be looking over their head. Because the world is crazy. You don't know. They going to say those things to the wrong person one day. They going to say them to the wrong person one day. And they going to track them down. But you want to have all this mouth all on YouTube just to get views and stuff. And you look up one day, you don't know what? Ain't nobody find you no more. Yeah, but like I say, that interview, it really made Auntie sad. But y'all go watch Evangelist Val video too, because she's an inspiration. And I watched her this morning. I felt a lot better. I'm telling you. I said, God, I sure needed this morning. Comment can be very toxic. Yeah, the comments can be toxic. That's the way how they come out their mouth and say things. But most of the time, the people who be talking like that, they'll be the scariest people in the world. Just full of D-mouth. Ain't got no security. No security or nothing to back it up. But like I said, when that young man grow up, when he grow up, he gonna look at that same interview and who he gonna hate. Because he gonna say he was 18 years old is not grown. 18-year-old, I wouldn't even force an 18-year-old at my house. I really would. That's why I got kind of upset with Cynthia Bailey when she was forcing her daughter up out the house, and the daughter was saying, well, Mama, I'm not ready to go yet. Oh, you got to get out of here, because she wanted to marry Mike Hill. And look what's going on now. Mike Hill getting sick of her. We all knew that was gonna happen though, but that's a different topic at a different time. But just like I said, these kids these days, they don't force them out the house. If I know they want to go to school. Rabbit, Council John. Oh yes, Council John. Yes, yeah. We counseling him. We definitely counseling him. I know they want to go to school and stuff, but just don't force them out. If they're not ready to go at 18, cause they're not grown these days at 18, y'all. Not no. We was when we was coming up, but with the new moderation and new stuff and new time, these kids not grown at 18. They're not. That's why people let them be on their health insurance and stuff. See, they don't know they need all this kind of stuff when you're grown. You need your health insurance, medical insurance, stuff will go wrong with you, and then you got to know how to provide for yourself. And Cynthia Brady was always trying to marry. Yeah, she should have just stayed married to Peter, but she didn't want Peter. I don't know why she even married Pope Peter. Just put him through that miserable. Everything. She was having female problems the whole time her and Peter was married. Then she get with Mike Hill. Where your female problems at, girl? Y'all don't remember that? When she was married to Peter, she stayed with female problems. She stayed with those female problems. Soon as she got that old red one, this man telling you he don't been married all those minutes, 18 is still young, but try and go and make it anyway. Yeah, you do. You do have to try and go make it anyway. Some of those who turn 18 is ready. But her son is not ready. Just by listening to this boy, by listening to that interview, that young man ain't near ready for those streets out there in California, wherever he at. Because they going to walk over him, they going to dog him out, and he going to need his same mama that he was sitting up there talking about. Because one thing about his mama know the streets. She know the streets out there. And he going to feel bad when mama have to rescue his ass. And he gonna end up hating her and the grandma. Because you don't do a child like that. You don't, tell a child to go against the grain. Toxs had done bad things towards her mother and sister, stolen their identities and lied on them. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I thought that, she done did all that? That's so sad. What interview, Auntie? I missed it. Oh, the Whopper and Toxs Son. But I know she probably done did bad things to her mother, but mother shouldn't be teaching her son to hate mama. This little boy done told some stuff. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if CPS go to knocking on, toss it down on the door and want to remove that little girl out the house. The stuff he was saying about the gun and everything. That's an interview. Y'all can go over there and check it out. I ain't going to tell y'all not to. Because y'all can see how high she is, too. She high as hell. She can't even hardly keep her eyes open. Oh, yeah, she can't even hardly keep her eyes open on that interview. She don't smoke all that mess. I don't know what the mess she got, but yeah, she can barely keep her eyes on. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. But Auntie been on here for about an hour. I really enjoyed this morning, and if y'all want me to come out tomorrow, I may come out tomorrow morning because I need to start coming out more so I can communicate more with my auntie babies and boogie woogies. But y'all check out Auntie TikTok. And then I got the Instagram up too. I'm working on that. And I just got to get my Twitter bite because I used to have a Twitter page. I don't know what happened. Auntie got to get that bite. But Auntie getting there one day at a time. And I thank y'all auntie babies and boogie woogies and chicken legs and Lisa, all my ones, and Danny and Ben. Thank y'all, all of y'all, for coming over to Auntie house and giving Auntie this support. I love y'all guys, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, okay? Like and subscribe. Tell all your friends. Love you, auntie babies and boogie woogies. And let's sign the petition. Let's cancel this damn John Yates. I'm sick of him. Bye.